Good, Tesla. Rory, how would you kind of characterize that round today?
Awful. Yeah, I got off to a bad start. Sort of pieced it together a little bit in the middle of the round and clawed it back to even par. But yeah, drove the ball terribly. And then, when you're sort of hitting out of the rough in the fairway bunkers here, when I hit the fairways, I give myself chances. I need to hit more fairways the next 3 days.
Is there something you can just kind of work on the range, or just
yeah, I think a little bit of work on the range, committing to a shot shape maybe a little bit more. Seemed like when I tried to hit the driver left or right today, it was better. So maybe just stick with that over the course of the week and try to dial that in. But yeah, definitely just need to hit a few more fairways.
Is it more difficult with the committing the shots on the course that you're not as familiar with? Is that part of the getting accustomed to it, or?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But I think it should, it should be the same. You should be picking your start line and trying to finish it on your finish line. And I feel like I tried to hit too many tee shots today, pretty neutral, and it wasn't. But if I aimed up the left and hit a cut, it seemed to work a little bit better.
Is there anything in particular about these greens that makes them a little tricky? I saw like a lot of putts kind of burning edges today. It felt like guys weren't quite matching line and speed.
Yeah, they're tricky. There's a lot of slope to them. They're quite fast, and when it's like that, matching line and speed is pretty tricky. I think you'll see a few, with the greens being a little slower and a little softer here, you'll probably see guys hold a few more putts just because, the rain sort of takes the nuance out of the greens a little bit. So, I'd expect the scoring to be pretty good here for the next couple hours.
Is there a different approach when you don't have to kind of jockey for starting stroke positions for next week?
Yeah, not really. I guess it would still be nice to finish second after this week, just to get a little bit more cash, I guess. But yeah, I guess you're trying your best to win the golf tournament, and then I guess you're just not looking at the leaderboards as much because it obviously doesn't really matter heading into next week where you are.
And then being paired with Scotty, does that feel you at all as you're going around, kind of going against him at all?
I love playing with Scotty. I always have. I like the cadence that he plays the game at. I like his rhythm. He doesn't really take a ton of time, so I feel like there's guys that you like to get paired with, and there's some guys that you don't. But I've always enjoyed playing with Scotty.
Okay, pretty good. Thanks.
Thank you.